Welcome to Halong Bay. Well, good morning. It's time to check out the Nostalgia Hotel here in Hanoi, and we are off to Halong Bay. So we've done Ninh Binh, which is the Halong on land, and it's now time to do the Halong of the sea. We've booked a cruise through Get Your Guide. Hope they get it right this time. And yeah, this is our third experience with Get Your Guide, so fingers crossed everything goes all right. But yeah, we're off on a 2-day, 1-night cruise all around Halong Bay. So one thing Halong is very famous for is its oysters. So on the way to our boat, we stopped at an oyster farm. We've been shown how they pop an artificial sphere shape inside the oyster using quite sophisticated Japanese technology by all accounts to make the perfect round pearl. The oysters are all alive, they're looked after. It's a full-on process. But yeah, we've just seen how they make pearls. Lots of rings as well. These steered me away from them, but they're not cheap. We've looked at a pair of these for 60 million dong, and I can't even do the maths on what that would be. Yeah, we've been given a bus tag, so I can't get lost, although they're good in me, I won't get lost. If anybody's going to get lost, it's Liz, and she doesn't have the bus tag. But yeah, we're here for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then we get the bus another 10 minutes, and we're going straight onto our overnight cruise around Halong Bay. We're back in the shop and I'm looking at buying this a pearl necklace. How much is it? Oh, hang on, this big chunky one. So the pearls are slightly bigger, so I'm going to give Liz a pearl necklace for 239 million and a half. I won't be giving you one of these pearl necklaces. We both need it. We arrived and there's no cruise ships here, there's just a tiny little boat. Turns out we go on this to a big boat, which is about 40 minutes away.
I was about to jump overboard.
This is our view of Saturday.
40 minutes?
40 minutes.
Also, we both just had a horribly strong coffee.
It was called energy coffee. So, I mean, they weren't lying to us. She did tell me I'd be wait until 2 tomorrow afternoon. We're going to be doing karaoke with these people apparently, and squid fishing.
You could swim there after those coffees.
Probably get there quick on this boat. Just gone from the buffet lunch in the very fancy restaurant where we're offered lobster for dinner tonight. I think we might be possibly on the wrong cruise, and now
Speak for yourself.
you're definitely on the wrong cruise. Now we're in the bedroom, which has got the most amazing bath. I mean, I will be using this later. Huge shower, fancy bum squirting toilet. The last hotel we were in, the bum gun was so powerful. The bum gun was the most powerful bum gun I've ever used in my life. I didn't realise that. So as I went to clean, I think I gave myself a colonic. It actually went up and I trumped out the water from the bum gun. That was an experience for everyone involved. Well, just me, there was nobody else involved. I got a sun lounger thing and everything. This Ruby's lovely. Ah, we're on our holidays. Are you having a bath?
I'm waiting for you not to have a bath.
You waiting for me to have a bath?
Yeah.
We were. There's just been like one of those boats turn up, like a Somalian pirate. Not quite as bad. With beer, crisps and everything. We were going to buy some beer off her, but she took so long. We've realised it's happy hour later.
I don't think it was their fault. I think it was the people below who were buying things were just messing about and taking ages.
But yeah, they turned up with a boat and a long stick. You put your money in a net, and then they run off with your money into the distance. How good are the views here?
It's nice because Ninh Binh was so rainy. It looked lovely still, but it was very different. It's very grey, whereas this is bright. The water's bright. You can see the
Sun's coming out finally.
Who do we think we are?
We're off to a cave in a bit. Cave, and we got squid fishing later. Well, we've just got back from our first excursion because we're on a cruise.
We mentioned.
We're on a cruise. We're into the dark and light cave, and we were rowing on a bamboo boat, and so we got taken into these two caves. Well, there was a dark cave, and then you went out into the sort of the lagoon on the other side. Really pleasant. Very, very similar to Ninh Binh, as you'll see from the video footage. But we're back on the boat now. We've got a bit of free time before happy hour. So we're going to go and explore a bit more. But the views, the rock formation just gets further and further back, and the more you look, the more rocks you see going further and further back. It is bonkers. She spotted the bar, but she's...
Just saw gleaming lights, but maybe it was the bar just illuminating itself, doesn't it? Look, is that karaoke?
If it is, we're not doing it because it costs $1 million. We're on a boat where if you want to do karaoke, it's going to cost you $1 million. If you want to use a jacuzzi, $1 million.
Stop moaning.
Not moaning, I'm just saying that I don't want to pay for the privilege to do karaoke.
You should be paying for the privilege to hear me do.
And the top part of the karaoke is in here by all accounts. This is the karaoke bar. Not put the aircon on in here, because nobody should be in here, I don't think. We've snuck in too early. Karaoke's not started.
We don't follow the rules.
We make the rules.
Yeah.
Well, we've got our supplied, what are they, complimentary dressing gowns? They're robes, but I mean, they're right up my street. It's like a shirt I'd wear. Got a lot of thigh out there, look at that.
Exactly like a shirt you'd wear. That's like custom made for you.
It's the perfect dressing gown. I mean, if anybody wants to buy me a Christmas gift, this is the dressing gown I would require.
I'm just going to rob it then, that'll be cheap. Keep the cost down.
We've got our Harlong beer that Liz paid off a Somalian pirate for, which was just great fun. And I've been for a swim in the sea, which was a lot colder than I expected, I'll tell you that much for free. It's no Thailand tropical Andean sea, but it was quite nice to jump in after the Andaman. Well, whatever that sea was in Thailand, it's a lot colder than that. Yeah, we've got happy hour starting soon, but we've got our Somalian pirate beer, and we're now just slowly sailing through Harlong Bay, which is beautiful, especially in these robes.
We'll be watching this back in however many months' time after we've got home, thinking, remember that, we should have soaked it up. Which is what we're doing. I don't know what my point was.
Anyway, let's drink our beer and enjoy it. That's probably what she means. She should have done it sober. And we're ready for happy hour. A whole close to an hour, we've just been told. Apparently it's 4:30 to 5:30. No, 5:30 to 6. 5:30 to 6:30.
3 minutes past.
but she said nearly an hour, so we might finish early, we don't know, they might go over, we have no idea, but it's happy hours, buy one get one on anything, so we have, we don't know, but we go.
Nothing at this rate.
We're going for happy hour. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. It's day 2. It's so muggy. This keeps steaming up, so I'm not going to say much. We're off at 6:30 for light breakfast, and then we're going to go and explore some caves. I'm not sure what a light breakfast consists of. Too early, but the meal last night was amazing. The meal last night was so good, so hopefully light breakfast will be equally as delicious. If this is a light breakfast, we've got brunch in 2 hours. We're not going to be able to move. This is the size of the breakfast we've had everywhere else, and there's nothing light. Have you noticed any light elements to this breakfast? Oh, the juice. We've got juice, which is light. It's very substantial. I wouldn't say light. Substantial breakfast. We're on one of the biggest islands in Ha Long Bay, on Cat Bar Island, the lady island apparently, as all the ladies were left here as people went off fishing. And we've just gone through an amazing cave system, about 400 metres worth of cave, with a collection of stinky bats in. They stunk. The cave's great. But yeah, we're on Cat Bar Island at the moment, and now we're heading back to our boat for a heavy brunch. We've had light breakfast and it's heavy brunch time next. Liz has so far today nearly killed herself at least once. Liz grabbed hold of the most poisonous caterpillar on the island. Just casually grabbed it, didn't she? Because she's fearless. Well, we're back on the boat. We got back at 9 o'clock and we had half an hour to relax and check out. I mean, that probably is normally alright, but because we brought our big bags with us and also spewed out everywhere like we normally do, that half an hour relaxing time was more like half an hour repack, reshower, rewash. It's a good schedule, this, but it does feel slightly rushed. Like, you're up at 6 for breakfast at 6:30, to leave the boat at 7:15, back at 9, leave your room at 9:30, brunch at 9. Oh, I felt like light breakfast was a heavy breakfast. This brunch, I'm going to eat a lot.
It was a buffet. We made it a heavy breakfast.
Alright, don't point out my flaws. Don't say it's a light breakfast and then give me an omelette. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, we've got to check out, and then we go for brunch, and then we're heading back to port, and then we get back to Hanoi before our final night in Vietnam. This cruise is lovely. The weather has been cloudy, so the islands haven't popped with the green and the blue sea, but it's stunning here. I actually think I preferred Ninh Binh slightly. I think it's because it was all a little bit closer. As Liz said yesterday, this is just such a vast scale. It's such a. I mean, the rooms on here are luxury, and the food has been amazing for what we paid for this cruise. Just wish I'd got a little bit longer. I think that's my only criticism at the moment. I just wish we'd got maybe another hour on the boat to be able to relax and check out before brunch. But other than that, come and see Ha Long Bay. It's it's relaxing. The views are relaxing. I'm not relaxed. Although I look at here, lying on my 2 twin beds pushed together.
Can't please him.
They are the comfiest beds we've slept on.
There's pillows.
We need to steal a pillow. How do we steal a pillow?
Shoplift, so I'm not sure.
I shouldn't shoplift. But you do want to steal one of the dressing gowns, don't you? One of my robes.
Your Christmas present, yeah.
But yeah, these cruises are great. You do get to see Ha Long Bay. You go further than you would on a day cruise. The caves are great. And yeah, we go back to Hanoi before our next stop. But where are we going Where are we going next?
Am I actually saying, or are you keeping it secret?
You can say.
They'll just see it on the playlist anyway. Lao.
We're off to sunny Lao. Apparently it is sunny as well. So we go. It's hot. What are you doing?
Scratching, I've got a bite.
We'll see you in Lao. Press the like and subscribe button and things like that for me. Cheers. See you soon. Bye bye.
Always assume I have a bite.